This is the download from Sounds Profitable, your daily source for the essential news in the business of podcasting. I'm Gavin Gaddis. Here's what you need to know for today, Tuesday, April 21st. First up, Netflix Q1 2026 earnings. Co-CEO, President, and Director of Netflix, Ted Sarandos, specifically called out podcasting as a bright spot in the company's Q1 performance. In the earnings call transcript, Sarandos said Netflix's internal data shows video podcasts are gaining engagement. Netflix video podcasts over-index in daytime viewing and mobile devices. This matters for Netflix, where professionally produced TV and film have historically comprised little mobile viewing. Next up, Adobe and Speechmatics deliver cloud-grade speech recognition on-device for Premiere. Adobe has added on-device speech-to-text, or STT, transcription to Adobe Premiere, continuing its partnership with Speechmatics. Bringing transcription fully on-device solves for enterprise users who can't use cloud-based services due to privacy concerns. The on-device STT processes an hour of audio in about 55 seconds, falling within 5% of cloud-powered STT as far as accuracy. A statistic based on nearly 10 million words of, quote, diverse real-world data, end quote. This update allows for content creators, big and small, to work even more offline or on the go, adding more flexibility to the post-production process used by many podcasters. Next up, the next $1 billion in podcasting starts with better data. Bumper co-founder Jonas Woost announces the launch of Bumper Score, a new third-party audience verification metric. The metric represents how well a podcast delivers ads to a verified audience in relation to the industry average on a scale from 0 to 200. It is built from hosting providers' podcast delivery data, verified audience data from major podcast platforms, and episode-level retention data to measure true engagement. With this new metric, Woost aims to address recurring concerns raised by media buyers. Podcasts work, but buyers need more data proving ads reached real listeners beyond debates like what's a download or who heard the ad. Next up, podcast ad spending holds steady in March. Quince holds top spot, Magellan finds. Inside Audio Marketing cracks open the latest Magellan AI monthly rankers for podcast advertising. The top 15 advertisers in March of 2026 invested an estimated $58 million, down from February's $61.4 million. Sports and comedy remain the two top genres preferred by the top 15 advertisers, with only Meta breaking ranks to prefer news. And for a final top story, just a quick one, but a cool one, the 30th Annual Webby Awards podcast winners. Pod News has compiled all of the podcasting relevant winners announced for the 2026 Webby Awards. With the new expanded podcast categories this year, it's a sizable list. The winners' ceremony is slated for Monday, May 11th. As for the rest of the news, Studio 71 co-CEO Matt Crowley has announced the company is completing its sale to creator company Fixated. Streaming service Fox One is expanding its podcast stable with selections from both Fox News and Red Seat Ventures. Right Side Up GM, Offline and Audio, Christina Rubino, shares an account from a recent client on a podcast test that produced negative results and why that negative data is still good to have. In a new blog post, Audion CMO Geoffrey Fossier defines performance audio and how it benefits advertisers. The Podcast Exchange is now representing the Diary of a CEO podcast inventory in Canada. Global Studios has appointed Josh Baum as Senior Commercial Marketing Manager, and On Air Presents has announced the Ludlow House series. From April to June, On Air Presents will host 4 invite-only podcast live events at the Ludlow House venue in Manhattan. Invite requests are open now. You can check anything I just talked about by clicking the link in your show notes, which will take you to today's episode post on soundsprofitable.com, which has all of the links to every article I just talked about. You can also subscribe to the newsletter version to get those emails with all of the links directly in them. Today's episode was written and produced by myself, Brian Barletta, Molly Demillier, and Tom Webster. For Sounds Profitable, I'm Gavin Gaddis, and I'll see you tomorrow.